Everybody stand to our opening prayer. Maritas, can you lead the prayer? Alright, you may now take your seat. Good morning, class. How are you today? Well, I'm glad to hear that all of you are okay. And now let me check first your attendance. As I call your name, say your name. Understood? Okay, very good. Maritas, Anjanette, Ashmad. Okay, very good. Since all of you are present, let's give hands for ourselves. Alright, so before we're going to proceed to our proper discussion, I have some classroom agreements that you need to follow during our discussions. So first, our classroom agreements is I want you to listen attentively. So if your teacher is talking here in front or in the side, in the back, you should listen carefully or listen attentively. Second agreement. So if you want to answer or ask a question, I want you to raise your right hand. Don't answer in chorus. Are we clear? Okay, very good. So next agreement is cooperate and participate. I want you to cooperate and participate if I will give you an activity. Understand? Okay, very good. And the last agreement is do your best and be respectful. I want you to do your best in my discussion. Is that clear? Yes. Okay, very good. So, I hope that this agreement will be observed during our discussions. So, before we're going to go to our discussion, let me present first our objectives. So, this is our objectives. So, our objectives are, at the end of the lesson, the students will be able to, first, identify object attracted by a magnet. Second, objectives, value the importance of magnets. And letter C, show cooperation during our activity. So, this is our objectives. Class, do you want an activity? Okay, very good. So, I want volunteers to answer the crossword puzzles. So, I want 4 students to answer the crossword puzzles. So, this is the crossword puzzles. Okay. So, I want Mariani to answer the first puzzle. Alright. So, now let us check the answer of Mariani, Maritas, Anjanette, and Jennifer. So, now let us check first the puzzle number 1. So, number 1 is attract. So, attract is correct. And the second is magnet. So, magnet is also correct. And the holes also correct. And the force is also correct. So, now let us give hands for those pupils who volunteers. Alright. So, now our topic this morning is all about the magnets. Who among you here already saw a magnet? So, class, there are a lot of different magnets. So, our topic this morning is all about the magnets. So, when you hear magnets, what comes in your mind, class? Alright, so magnets, it is an object or materials that can produce a magnetic field. So, very good. So, everybody read, what is magnet? Okay, everybody read. So, magnet is an object or materials that produce a magnetic field. So, as I said a while ago, magnet is an object or materials that can produce a magnetic field. So, I have some background information about magnets. So, first, background of magnets. So, background of the magnets. Magnets have invisible magnetic field which attracted object made of iron and nickel. So, this is the example of magnet. So, this is a magnet, this is a ring magnet since we don't have another magnet. So, kanina lang ito gamitin which is ring magnets ni siya pero nagbuak siya na putol. Pero ring magnet ni siya. Okay. So, mo ni siya ang forma sa magnet. So, kani ang magnet, mo ni siya. These magnets will be attracted into iron and nickel. So, if this object is not made of iron and nickel, this magnet, it will not attracted into this certain object material. Understand? Okay, very good. So next. Next, magnets are attracted three types of metals. These metals are made of nickel, iron, and cobalt. So, magnets can attract into metals. So, pag dili siya metals, dili siya ma-attract nga certain object materials. So, kani nga mga metals are made of nickel, iron, and cobalt. So, kana lang mga object nga ma-attract ang magnet into that certain object materials. So, if that object is not made of iron and nickel and cobalt, so the magnet will not attracted to that object. Understand? Okay, very good. So, now let us proceed to the next. Alright, so before we're going to proceed to the next procedure, let me perform first on how magnet attracted into certain object material. So this is a magnet and this is a certain object materials that made of iron, nickel, and cobalt. So, mo ni siya. Ma-attract siya. Pag duol siya, ma-attract ba siya sa certain object material? So, ma-attract siya pag duol. Look. So, ma-attract siya. Ma-attract. So, if layo siya, they will not attracted into each other. So, dili sila ma-attract pag layo, of course. Pero pag duol, of course, ma-attract siya. Like this. So, na siya force para ma-attract sa certain object material. So, kung layo, dili jud siya kay wala man siya force. Layo man sila. Paunsa sila ma-attract, diba? So, if duol, na siya force, look. Ma-attract jud siya. So, inganaw na siya. So next, one magnet of a bar magnet is the north pole and the opposite is the south pole. So if there is a north pole and there is also an opposite south pole. Alright, so now let us proceed to the last background information of magnets. So the several types of magnets like ring magnets, rectangular magnets, and bar magnets. So as I said a while ago, this is a ring magnet. So this is one of the example of ring magnets. So nabuak man siya, so dili na siya ring magnets. Kay katunga na lang man siya. Pero ring magnets, jud ni siya. Nabuak lang. So alright, so this is the example of bar magnets and rectangular magnets. So class, this is the picture of rectangular magnets and bar magnets. Since we don't have a object of rectangular magnets and bar magnets, so let me present to you the picture of the rectangular magnet and bar magnets, and this is also the ring magnets na buak lang siya. So this is the rectangular magnets mo niyang forma ug unsa. So kailan na pud guro tanawon sa rectangular magnets ug nakakita na pud ta og familiar na nato na sa atoa. And this is bar magnets. Mo ni siya ang bar magnets. Kani siya. I know all of you already saw a rectangular magnets and bar magnets and also ring magnets. Class, did you understand? Okay, very good. Since you already understand and you don't have questions, let us have an activity. I will group you into two groups, and this row will be the group 1 and this row will be the group 2. So all you have to do is to identify the objects that are attracted into magnets. So I'll give you 3 minutes to prepare yourselves, and after 3 minutes you will you will identify here in front on how magnet attracted into certain object materials. Are we clear? Okay, here's your timer. Start now. Alright, 3 minutes is already done. Group 1, kindly present your kindly identify here in front on how magnet attracted into certain object materials. Okay, very good, group 1. You have a great performance. So let us give a barangay clap for the group 1. Okay, very good. Now let us proceed to the group 2. Alright, very good, group 2. You have an amazing performance. So let's give an excellent clap for the group 2. So did you know on how to perform excellent clap, class? Alright, so let me perform first. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, excellent. Okay, sabay-sabay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, excellent. So, very good class. Alright, so this is on how to identify the object that are attracted into a magnet. So, for example, this is a magnet and this is the object. How can you identify the object that are attracted into magnets? How can you identify? So we can identify the object that are attracted into magnet if these objects are made from iron, nickel, and cobalt. So this is on how to identify the object that can attract into magnets. So if these metals or these objects is not made from iron, nickel, and cobalt, so this object it will not attracted into this certain object materials or magnet. So they cannot attracted into each other if this object is not made from iron, nickel, and cobalt. Understand? Okay, very good. So again, let us give a hands for ourselves. Okay, very good. Now, I have a questions for you, class. So again, what is magnet? Yes, Mariani? Okay, very good. Magnet is an object or materials that can produce a magnetic field. So, who can give me an example of object that are made of iron, nickel, and cobalt? Who can give me? Okay, very good. Nail cutter is one of the example of object that are attracted into magnets. Another example, who can give me? Okay, very good. Staple wires is also an example of object that can attract it into magnet. Another example, who can give me? Okay, very good. Pusher. Pusher is also an example of object that can attract into magnets. Okay, very good. Class, do you want another activity? Alright, since you want another activity, I will group you into two groups again. All you have to do is to perform on how object attracted into magnet. So, i-perform ninyo class o paunsa ang object ma-attract sa magnet. So, ganina inyong i-perform o paunsa ninyo i-identify ang object nga mo-attract sa magnet. So, karon inyo na pong i-perform ang object paunsa siya ma-attract sa magnet. Okay? Very good. So, I will give you 3 minutes again to do your task. After 3 minutes, you will perform here in front on how to perform on how object attracted into magnets. So, your timer start now. Okay, your 3 minutes is already done. I want you to present your work here in front. So now let us call the group of Mariani, which is the group 1. Okay. Alright, very good, Mariani. So you have an amazing performance about the object attracted into magnet. So let's give very good clap for the group of Mariani, which is the group 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good. Alright, so now let us proceed to the group 2. Group 2, where are you? Okay, present your perform here in front on how object attracted into magnets. Okay, very good. Amazing, group 2. You performed very well on how object attracted into magnets. So again, let's give and also a very good clap for the group 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good. So again, let's give hands for ourselves. Okay, very good. So again, let me perform to you class on how object attracted into magnets. So for example, this is the object and this is the magnets. So how can you perform the object attracted into magnet? So for example, this is the magnet. So this is a ring magnet class but na crook siya, nabuak siya. So Di na siya ring magnets, pero ring magnet siya, ganta ni siya. And this is a metals, which is made from iron, nickel, and cobalt. So this is a pusher. So this is a magnet, and this is a object material. So how object attracted into magnet? So ipaduol na to siya, no, para mo attract sila sa usag-usa. So tapot siya, di ba? Na siya force. Okay. Pero pag layo, dili siya ma-attract. Of course. Pero pag iduol na to, look. So iduol na to siya, oh. Na-attract siya, di ba? So this is on how to perform the object attracted into magnet. Okay. So di ba? Pero pag dili ni siya, kaninga object, dili ni siya made of iron, nickel, and cobalt. So, this object will not attracted into magnet. Understood? Okay, very good. Now, we now get your 1/4 sheet of paper and answer the evaluation. So, alright, everybody read. Direction. Draw a horseshoe if the given material will attract to magnets and put X mark if it is not. So, unsa ganin yung buhaton? Ino siyang drawingan, butangan din siyang horseshoe if the given material will attract to magnets. So, if dili mo attract sa dili siya mo attract sa magnet ang certain object materials, you will going to put X mark. Understand? Okay, very good. So, number 1, crayons, 1 piece of coin, pencil eraser, stapled wires, nails. So, you may now start answering. Alright, did you finish class? Okay, very good. Since all of you already finished the evaluation, pass your papers here in front. Okay. And now copy your assignment. So this will be your assignment, and I want you to pass this assignment tomorrow. So everybody read. Assignment. Draw 5 objects that are attracted to magnet which can be found in your home or community. So ang inyong buhaton kay magdrawing ramo ka ng object, 5 ka object na ma-attract sa magnets. Kasabot? Okay, very good. Goodbye, class. Okay.